Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the birthplace in Sardinia, Portugal. So we're back in lockdown, and what is the best way to spend the weekend? Just to have a festa! Woohoo! Woo! So today we are going to be making taco, chOco, FriTos, which is cuttlefish. So we're going to do a salt and pepper cuttlefish with all tacos. So it's a bit of Mexican versus Asian. So first we're going to do the tortilla mixture. We've got the corn flour.
Yeah.
Yellow corn flour. Amarela means yellow. Now we've got some bread flour. This is type 55. And then we're going to press it in my homemade tortilla press. Okay, so.
Okay.
The ratio is 2 to 1.
2 para 1.
So.
Taco, chOco, FriTo.
Yellow.
Okay. Amarelo.
2 cups of the yellow. It's quite a bit here. And then 1 cup of flour.
Farinha.
There we go.
So, milho, 2 e farinha, 1.
Okay. There's Nikita in the background.
Yeah, she's
Pinch
all
of salt.
bitter. Sal.
Okay, and that's it. Basically, we're just going to mix it all together.
Mix, mix, mix.
So the reason why I use some bread flour, wheat flour, is to help the corn flour to bind as well. But if you're gluten-free, obviously you won't add the flour. I'm going to add water slowly, a bit at a time. Probably just over a cup. So we just want enough to bind it, to make a dough.
Yeah.
And then we're going to let it rest. And then we're going to press it out.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to get our hands dirty a bit. I'm going to press it. See, now it's going to bind together.
Okay.
And you don't need to knead it like bread dough. We just want it to bind.
Okay.
Okay, just a little bit will do. I think we've got it.
Yeah, we have.
Kita's got it all 2 cents worth.
Yeah, she's back to life. Resurrected. What was it? Day of Dread. Shame.
Okay, so there you have it. You can see it's almost like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to let it rest for 20 minutes and then we're going to press it out. See you later.
Choo-choo.
Okay, so the mustard taco is ready. It's been resting for about 20 minutes. Clean wrapped it. As you can see, the texture is nice. If you feel it's a bit dry, and all I did was just wet my hands with water and just massage it in, and now it's quite a nice firm texture. This is my homemade taco press. I don't know if you can see here. This is all forage stuff from Alex's place. So this was all the legs of a table, which I cut up, and then some pine wood, hinge, and then I made this. So let's see if it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need much. You just squeeze it a little boliki in your hand. All right. So what is it? Smaller than a ping pong ball, half the size. A goonie marble.
No, it's a bit bigger than that. That's yeah, it's about the size of a ping pong ball.
No, smaller. Half the size of a ping pong ball.
Oh man.
Anyway. Okay, so
We debate.
in the middle.
In the middle. So
Just press it a bit. Then go down, and now you press it.
yeah, we cling wrap it for hygiene purposes and for sticking, yeah?
Yeah. See.
Those that aren't as conscious obviously don't use cling wrap, but
You always use clean wrap because else it'll stick.
yeah.
Okay, so it's nice and
So that you
thin.
use oil.
All right, and then
You'll
we're
mess it up.
going to heat it in the pan.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's the same thing when you're making crepes or pancakes, is always make one and then taste it in case you want to add more salt or if it's too dry or whatever. Okay, so in it goes. And this we just let it cook a bit. Move it around. What do you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to go around and flip it.
How do you know when it's ready?
You feel, you don't want it too brown, and you don't want it raw. So you're just going to wing it. Feel it. Trial and error.
Okay.
It's very quick. It's you know. Okay, so you can see, and that's our first one. And if you feel that it's a bit too thick, then you press hard and take some mixture out. If it's too thin, you're going to add.
Okay.
Okay, there's our first one.
Cool.
Okay, so this is our cuttlefish we're going to be using today. And I'd like to say thank you, Antonio Geraldish.
Wow. Ooh.
For the cuttlefish. So this was brought to you yesterday.
Yeah.
And you can see it's quite a big piece.
Yeah.
So let's get cracking.
Now in South Africa, we didn't really get much cuttlefish.
You buy the steaks.
Yeah.
Cuttlefish steaks, all frozen.
Yeah, not like this.
No.
This is great. And here in Portugal, they love cuttlefish.
Yeah.
The Portuguesa gosta muito chOco.
chOco. Okay, so with a fork, we're just going to spike as many holes as you can. And this is going to tenderize the cuttlefish. Flip it over. So with this dish, we're going to make a mix. It's a salt and pepper Asian spice. And as you can see at the bottom here, this is Szechuan peppers. And Szechuan peppers is almost a chili, but not. It's a pepper. But it's got a very anesthetic flavor. I don't know how to explain that in Portuguese.
Anesthetizing.
Yeah. So it's not too spicy, not chili spice, but it's very aromatic. And we're going to mix that with some chili spice and some black pepper. So this side of the cuttlefish is quite firm. And that's the outside. So you need to give it some force. It's almost like you're tenderizing the pork skin when you're roasting, you know, making crispy pork.
Yeah, we had tacos, like fish tacos and chOco tacos at a place recently, well, a few months back. And I think they were a bit scared to put any flavoring on, and it was a bit disappointing because the fish and the chOco actually tasted all the same, like almost watery.
Okay.
So don't be scared to flavor your produce. You know, seafood as well can be flavorful.
Okay, so now we're just going to cut them into little pieces, finger-sized pieces. Okay, so we at the stove got a non-stick pan here. All right, so this is your Szechuan peppers.
Szechuan pepper.
Put that all in.
Now, why do you put them in the pan?
So within the pan is with the heat, it's going to infuse the flavors and release the oils. So you can start smelling now. The oils are, and the scent of the peppers are coming out. This is chili flakes. So you just swirl this around. So when you're doing Indian food as well, your dry spices, you do the same process before you crush it to make your masala mix.
Almost like roasting nuts.
Yeah.
But you don't have to roast it that much, just...
You know, as soon as you hear these things start popping, we're going to put it into the mortar pesto, this little guy here, and grind it down into a paste, a spice.
Paste or powder?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out there, too short. Anyway. So
It smells nice.
in it goes.
I expected it to burn my eyes, but it's not burning my eyes.
No. Okay, I'm going to add some salt with that because we've got coarse salt. And it is a salt and pepper calamari or chOco.
Okay, so you can use this mix for calamari too.
Yeah.
Okay. South Africa, if you can't really get nice fresh cuttlefish, you can opt for calamari rings or whatever.
Yeah.
But the cuttlefish is actually superb here.
Yeah. Or even the calamari tentacles.
Oh.
Also go down nicely.
Yeah, you know, not everything's by the rule book. You can substitute stuff quite often. So, you know, if you're confused what you can use stuff with or anything like that, just give us a message. We'll gladly help you find an alternative.
Okay, so it's coarsely grounded. You don't want it into a fine powder.
Okay.
Smells very fragrant. Okay, so now we're just going to sprinkle this over the chOco.
Why do you sprinkle it first and not put it into the batter?
I think with this, because we've cut slits in it, it's going to marinate, and there is moisture there, so it's going to absorb. And then we're going to also put it into the batter.
Yeah, I've got the camera quite close and so's my face, and it's like,
Yeah.
quite something.
Okay, so this will marinate
Okay.
until we're ready to cook.
Cheers.
So the chOco's been marinating. You can see all the spices and everything. And this is potato starch. So you can use cake flour or corn flour, but I managed to get some potato starch at the Chinese shop, so we're going to be using that. These are our guests, Alex and Rasa. Okay, so
And
everything
Nikita.
goes in. I like using chopsticks.
Oh, familiar.
Okay, so we're going to coat everything. Give it a good stir.
Okay.
So you want everything coated and then dusted. Okay, and now to the oil. Come. So my trick again, remember, you put the stick in. Can you see it sizzling? That means the oil is ready. Just knock that down a bit.
Give it salt.
Okay, now it goes in. And as I said, that chOco cooks very quickly, so we only need a few minutes, and then we're going to finish it off in a frying pan. Okay, some olive oil. Got some diced up peppers here, red and green peppers. Some garlic, some garlic here, chopped garlic. So I'm just going to saute this a bit.
So you don't put the whole batch in the deep fryer. You
No.
do bits by bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do batch by bit, because if you put everything at once, they're going to stick, and then it's going to lower the temperature of the oil too quickly. So
Okay.
it's not going to be crispy.
Like stew.
Yeah.
Stewy oil, soggy mess. No. Okay.
I think this is enough to get us started.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, now chuck everything in. So that's just going to coat everything off, and then we've got some left over of our spice. Put some more there.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it.
Far more exciting.
Simple.
It's difficult, you know, just adding flavor.
Okay, and there we go, your salt and pepper chOco.
Ooh, yeah.